Well, heyo everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 396th stream where, guess what? We're going to regain our balance. And I have the next installment of Mario Kart, this one being for the old trusty box, that Nintendo classic with a handle, the GameCube. That's right, we are going to be diving into a game known to many of you, I'm sure, but one that actually I have only recently played, and I'm still in the process of unlocking things for. So we have one more big trial to do, but I believe this stream you're going to see every track in both mirrored and non-mirrored mode, and you'll at least see, I'm not going to play as every kart combination with racer and all of that, because I don't know if you know, but this game is a little wild when it comes to selection of of characters. But anyways, yes, hello. Yes, we fixed our text. Hi, don't worry, we did do that. You got to see it. That was what really mattered, right? And we did not have to do the 1-hour documentary called The Mana Screen. You've seen enough of that already. Gabe says, honestly, the GameCube handle is super necessary. I love the GameCube handle. It's just so ridiculous in so many ways. And yet, it totally just makes the system. It really does. Oh my gosh, and Platinum Trophy Review is here. 1High30, Gaben Garcia, who finally gets to tune into a stream. And Dash Magnum, thank you all for being here, my friends. To anyone who is here and hasn't said anything in chat, welcome. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Wah! Just like so. So this is this is the title screen, Mario Kart Double Dash. I am playing on an official GameCube. This is my black GameCube with the Game Boy Advance player attached to it. It might just be called the Game Boy Player, and I picked that up off of Bob, who sold it to me, which was very kind of him. It's got a nice history that way. Hopefully the audio is a good mix and all that, so please let me know. Don't hesitate to tell me if there's something that needs adjusting so that your ears are happier. And Dash says, this is maybe a difficult thing to implement. Here we go. Sorry, this is our first answer to the question of the day, which I posed to all of you. What would you like to see in the next Mario Kart? Because we know it's going to happen, but we just don't know when. So Dash's answer is, I think it would be fun to put in a rally race mode for Mario Kart. A big open map, and you have to use clues to figure out where to go to finish the rally before everyone else. And it would be best for multiplayer. Yeah, Dash, I like that. I like that a lot. We haven't seen anything like that. So the closest I could think of, and we'll see this coming up soon, is in the Nintendo DS game. That game has a very full-featured single-player mode beyond just the traditional course cups. And there is a series of mini games that include different objectives, and I could kind of see maybe a little bit kind of what you're talking about in that. But you're saying push it even further and make a full mode out of it. I love it. I dig it. I would totally do it. Oh, and now here is a face we have not seen in the chat for a very, very long time. Our friend Remiko. Remiko, thank you so much for being here. Bonjour to you as well. This is our resident D&D fan and fantastic streamer of all things D&D. Do note, be aware that there are things that the younglings among us might not appreciate or be ready for in some of these live streamed D&D sessions with Remiko. Nature of the game, there's some violence and innuendo and a little bit of language too, but definitely an amazing DM. He's hosted stuff for us before, so please do check out Rem. Rem says it builds character. I know, Rem says you stream at silly times. Why would you stream when I sleep? And Hi says tons of unique Mario characters would be cool. And Gabe says, I wish they added Luigi to Mario Kart. All right, so my friends, there are a few quick options. We're not going to mess around with any of these. I do have it set for stereo, so if you have the old earbuds, you're probably going to get the best audio for this. I have my Rumble on, my good old trusty white Nintendo Wii GameCube controller, which pairs nicely with that black GameCube. I do like that. Kind of looks like a piano in my mind. So that's got Rumble and all set. It feels great in this game. Otherwise, we're just doing the recommended stuff. Now, this game, like I said, I had not actually played this. I'm still in the process of unlocking things. Now, there's 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and then you get to mirror. And these things all stack up, so you have to kind of figure out, or you have to unlock each next stage or each next Grand Prix mode as you go. This game, it's kind of challenging. Maybe it's just because it's new to me, but I think with that in mind, let's begin by going through the courses in 100cc mode. The next thing you'll notice about this is that you have quite a lot of characters. Now, I have unlocked all of the characters at this point, but you start out with far fewer. And, I mean, this is already miles ahead of any of the previous Mario Kart games in terms of character roster. This is actually, it surprised me to see so many characters in this game. As I started unlocking them, I just went, whoa, where are they coming from? So, long gone are the days of 8 characters. Just think about that. That would be if only these characters were playable. And we've more than doubled the character roster. Pretty cool. Look, Gabe, they added him. Luigi's here. There he is. So you've got some standbys. You've got Mario and Luigi. Now you've got Daisy as an addition, but you have Princess Toadstool. I will always want to call her that. Yoshi, of course, our classic, but now paired with Birdo. You've got the baby Mario and Luigi. So actually, you've got 2 for your price of admission there, Gabe. You've got baby Luigi. You've got Toad from the originals, but now Toadette. You've got Koopa Troopa, but now you've got Koopa Paratrooper. Whatever. Then you've got Donkey Kong, but now Donkey Kong in... like we saw in the last game, this is the actual Donkey Kong Country iteration, not Donkey Kong Jr. And now paired up with Diddy Kong. Pretty cool. You've got Bowser and... oh my gosh! Aw.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Scooter Buddy, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Another amazing streamer. Please do check out Scooter if you have not. Very knowledgeable about retro things. So now you've also got Koopa Jr., I believe his name is. Bowser Jr.? Bowser Jr., there we go. Wario and Waluigi, everyone's favorite. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of Waluigi, probably just because I never really played games that included him. But now, the last duo that I unlocked, we've got Petey, I think his name is. Petey the Piranha Plant, and King Boo. Quite a big character roster, right? Not too fancy. PTR, I've definitely not forgotten about that video that I need to get you, but also I haven't forgotten about the fact that I need to go on and tell you what time I'm available for being interviewed on your podcast. I'm really excited for that, so thank you. Anyways, there's something kind of cool about this setup. Now, I'm not going to play as all of them. They do all have a unique special item, which is pretty cool. But you can kind of guess how it works. For example, Toad and Toadette, they have 3 mushrooms that you would get as your special. Koopa and Koopa Paratroopa have... Koopa Troopa and Koopa Paratroopa have 3 green shells as their special. Donkey and Diddy Kong both have banana peels as their special. And so on and so on. Now, Princess Toadstool, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start with... actually, no, I'm going to open it up. You all get to tell me what character you'd like me to play as. What character combination. I will put this up to vote. The first character I see is who will be my primary character, and the second I will see by popular vote. All right? That's how we're going to do this. So throw your votes down in chat. Let me know. Oh, gosh. Well, the first one there, boy, Gabe was on it. We've got Luigi. So Luigi's first. Now, interesting, Luigi driving right there. But now it's asking us, it's still player one, but it's asking us to pick another character. What is this? You would think this game was called Double Dash or something, like double character, double kart, double go. It is. We have a vote from Dash for Petey the Piranha Plant. Scooter says Yoshi. Rem's asking how Dash is doing, and Dash says, I've been well. Work has been keeping me busy. And Rem knows the feeling. You run 5 games of D&D, Remiko? Oh my gosh. Rem also says Bowser is your only choice. That is really cool though, Rem. 5 games. Now, are you streaming all 5? And PTR says, yes, you have that now too. I made a bot today that will send me a text message notification when you finally do that, so I'll know. Ooh, that's clever. I like that. And Rem streams 3 of them. Now we have King Boo. So we don't have a popular vote yet. This is bad. We have a bunch of different characters, but not one has been requested twice. So we might have a little bit of an issue here. I don't know what to do. I suppose... You know what? Okay. Hi has convinced me. It's the Poltergeist team. Look at this. Actually, that's pretty clever. I like that. And Remiko says, I have the Iron Council every 2 weeks on Friday, Brenia and Wild Front alternating on Sunday. Alright, nice. Yeah, I would still love to join you one of these days for a repeat as Utayu. That would be really cool. Now, these are our options. I'm not really digging the pipes. I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of digging Wario's car. I'm kind of digging that. Let's do it. It's, you know, it's terrible in acceleration, but it's pretty good in speed and weight. Let's go for it, everyone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do something... Well, first, what we're going to do is you'll notice the 4 traditional cups, okay? So we're going to start by going through the traditional cups as you would normally go through them. But then you'll notice this all cup tour. Now, I'll explain that later, so just hang tight. Don't you worry. There's something pretty impressive coming up. I'll let you see all of the little images on the side there. All right, let's do this. Oh, Rem, yeah, you know, I've been telling people I'm not ready to do collaborations at the moment. I'm just...
Thanks for
Gabe,
hosting.
thank you for that host. Ooh, and I got my boost right off the bat. Awesome. The boosts are a little bit different than past games. You have to get your timing just right, and as soon as the go light appears, then you accelerate. And it's just a little bit later than in the older games, so you kind of have to get used to a different type of timing. And another thing that's interesting, and this is what I noticed right away when I played this, trying to unlock things in preparation for the stream, which also, incidentally, I mean, I still haven't unlocked everything, although I have a plan to this stream, but not having unlocked everything is why I did have to postpone this stream one time. Because I didn't have nearly enough unlocked. I just found that there was far more to unlock than I had anticipated. But I mentioned this in a State of the Mana video I did. I am pretty... You know, actually one person said, man, I think you're just burned out. And maybe that's more to the point. That's maybe an easy way to say it. I have been burning the candle at both ends, and now that candle is no longer with us. And yeah, I've been putting a lot of work into all of my streaming in addition to getting ready for this move and being a dad, a husband, a full-time employee. I always kind of use the set of things there to describe my life, but it's funny, you know, streaming has been something that slowly has taken more and more of my time, as I really do enjoy it. But it's time to take a step back. So collaborations right now, long story short, are pretty much on hiatus, new collaborations, until after the move. And unfortunately, that even includes those in-person collaborations, but we'll see. If we get lucky, maybe we'll squeeze another in. But yeah, it's time for me to start stepping back. But this week, I'm going to continue. I'm going to stream tomorrow night Terraria, Saturday morning Stardew Valley, and then Saturday afternoon. Please join me as I'm going to be playing the DS and 3DS and showing all kinds of games from that. And Scooter, by the way, actually has a little surprise that I hope comes in time. Oh, darn, I didn't get it. I was talking and distracted myself. But Scooter has a little surprise that if it comes in time, I will be sharing on that stream Saturday. So look forward to that. And BTR says, still no Apex Legends? Oh dear. So Rem, so good to see you at a Mana stream. I think probably the last time that happened was, oh man, I can't even remember. I know my times are tough for you. And Rem understands the being busy and not having time for things. Thank you, Rem. Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, it just is so easy to overbook yourself and overextend yourself. And I thought I was doing pretty good. I strive for balance. But, you know, that's something I will always be really grateful for. I'm so glad I started with one stream a week. I'm probably going to be going back to that for a while this move happens. And I feel so much more relaxed already in this stream, just not having the pressure that I was putting on myself. You know, just having been able to voice the things I pretty much wanted to say. I mean, pretty much everything I wanted to say I said in that State of the Mana. Maybe not as clearly as I would in hindsight. For example, I was wanting to make it clear that after I watched it and reflected on what I said, that I really do want to spend more time with baby Mana, or Mana Tot as she is now. And so that's one big thing. Because, you know, as I'm trying to get everything done for the move and with work and with streaming, I'm realizing that that is eating into that time with her. So that's one thing I also really need to re-ground myself in. And when I talked about, by the way, being grounded in streaming, I didn't mean I was grounded in streaming, like streaming was what grounded me. I meant I was grounded in my approach to streaming. That was another little addendum, I guess. So what I meant to say is that I felt like my streaming, you know, for the most part, looking back over the last 3 years, has been with purpose. It's been intentional. It's been balance, or at least, you know, I've struck a balance in my life. So that's what I meant by that. But anyway, yeah, and if you had any questions about that, if you saw the video, please don't hesitate to let me know. Scooter says, yeah, I hope it gets there in time. It was last shown in Minnesota. Okay. Well, we will just have to wait and see. And Harem says, bad Mana getting grounded. Hey, Harem, so good to see you. This is Baby Park, by the way, the only course that is 7 laps instead of 3. The mini boost, by the way, is a lot easier to do in this game. You use the giant, comfortable R buttons, and once you're holding that down, you initiate this slide that feels really good, really solid. And once you are in that slide, you basically just rock the analog stick left and right, and it's as easy as that. So pretty nice. I would definitely say it takes a little getting used to. Oh, I thought that was the finish line. Oh no! Oh no! I was getting distracted and not thinking. You'll notice that my character is falling off the cart too. I noticed that I think this was intentional, but you kind of make these sharp adjustments in this game. My speculation is that Nintendo wanted to give the sense of being in a cart and having another person behind you. So you kind of make a turn and then it takes this little jolt to get onto your right target because you've got all this weight in the back of your cart. And it's just a subtle thing, but I really like it. And then as far as the I haven't done this yet, but as far as the dual player thing goes here, if you had 2 players, and I had someone here with me, you could have one person steer and one person use items. If you are playing single player, you can use the Z button to swap out your character, and I'll do that in this next race. And that will determine what you have as your special item should you roll a special item. I gotta catch up on chat here. Gabe says, wait, I'm a bit confused. I mean, Mana, how has your day been so far? I'm a bit on autopilot. Oh.
Thanks.
Ryan.
That's generous.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. Also, I need to figure out why my alerts are not timed at the same time anymore. Or maybe they are, and I just... Are they? Oh, they are! Yay, they're working. Oh, never mind. Ryan, thank you. And welcome. All right, I need to catch up. Hold on a second. Wow, I missed a bunch of stuff. Waz is here too. What? Oh my goodness. Or wait, is Waz? Or no. That was Gabe asking as if I was Waz, but no. I am not Waz. That being said, I hope Waz is having a good day. And Remiko says, I had a few years at my previous job where I was completely drained due to how horrible it was there. So I should say, my work, what I do, it's not bad. It's just juggling all of these things at once. And the move is the big thing on my plate right now. Harem just goes, Digimon Masters Online? So Scooter's grabbing some Subway. Sounds good. I think Scooter may already be gone, but no worries. And Ryan, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for those bits. Dash with the woot and the Art of M cheers. Harem says, oh, guess who got called into work yet again to cover the same person? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Harem. Well, but then again, a little more income. It's not the worst thing. Okay, so Scooter's gonna BRB. By the way, this is what I'm talking about. If I was a little more on the ball, I would have had my new bit badges ready, but I don't. I need to work on that. I have some ideas. My plan is to essentially use Manamons and the various iterations of Manamons. So it'll essentially be the same. It's just going to be a little bit more three-dimensional and in the Manamon shape. But I will be working on that for the bit badges, because apparently affiliates now can use bit badges. And I still need to work out my emotes. I'm so sorry, everyone. I actually, if money was no option at this point, if I just could do whatever I wanted to do, I found an animator who I would commission to make some animations for me and a few drawings as well. And another artist, an emote artist I like, that I would commission for some of the things I'd like to do for emotes. Yes, I am an artistic person. I do, make original artwork, but I'm seeing there's some stuff I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do. So, and sorry, yeah, sorry, we were just taking this moment of chatting and chilling because yeah, just needed to do that for a bit. Jack, hello, welcome on in. Jacklocks2 plays. Do you stream as well as playing? Harem says they're on a 16-hour contract and has been sick all week, but Harem, who's on a 4-hour contract, has been in all week. Seems not fair. Oh, you stream on YouTube. Right on, Jack. What? Tell me more. I'd love to hear more about your channel. And PTR says I hire people on Fiverr for stuff like that. I've heard a lot of things about Fiverr. I've heard about another one too, which is in the US, but I can't remember what it is. But it's out of the US, so they have some fair business practices. I might have to look more into that. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. Sorry, I needed to do a little catch up. All right. And the question of the day, for anyone who is wondering, anyone who'd like to participate, is what would you like to see added to the Mario Kart franchise in the next iteration? Here we go. This track is kind of tricky, not gonna lie. I have a little bit of difficulty with this one. A lot of these I have played now so many times that I'm starting to get... Well, I made a mistake already. But I'm starting to get the hang of them. And, oh, this is one of the trickier parts. See, you can get sucked in there. But there are some that I still struggle with a bit, and this is one of them. Oh. Less Mario Kart and more Super Mario World Yoshi's Island, Harem says. Well, fine, whatever. I guess, Harem, do you not care for the Mario Kart franchise? I actually can't remember. I feel like maybe you told me that at one point. That's in... Yeah, Rolodex. No, I haven't heard of that one. There's another one, apparently. Boy, I wrote it down. I'll have to look it up. Maybe it was Rolodex, actually. I don't think it was, though. I thought it sounded... It doesn't sound familiar. Like, I think there was a different name. Yeah, I'll have to look. And Harem, you're not a big fan of racing games, huh? So, what would you say are your favorite games? Favorite style or titles? I mean, if I were to guess, I would say open world AAA and MMO. I don't know if that sounds right, but based on what I know. That was Luigi's special, by the way. That Mario and Luigi had the fireball. But I wasted it, so... Ah! Oh no! Oh, you can actually outrace red shells in this, and it's very satisfying to do so. But, oh, I just barely got out of the pit. If I had not done so, I would have totally gotten sucked down and probably not came in first. But yeah, I'm actually also curious to know what everyone else's favorite genres are, if they're interested. And PTR, by the way, I was actually looking at Spyro and setting it up. Can't wait to return to that someday. And Remiko's favorite is... no, Remiko says dice, and I don't know why. Jack says, well, I don't really upload as much as I think I do, or as much as you think I do. About 3 or 5 times a month for now, but when I stream, they usually last for 2 to 4 hours. I mostly do random Steam games, Geometry Dash, Roblox, and other cool stuff. Very cool. I have a friend who plays Geometry Dash and very much enjoys it. And by the way, I talked about my channel above when you're ready, Mana, and I love racing games, but I mostly love Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, and Skyrim, Jack says. Aha. Oh, Rem says the dice was what to add to Mario Kart. We need more dice in Mario Kart. Maybe like fuzzy dice hanging off of the mirror, right? A la Millennium Falcon and classic cars. That's too funny. So we're coming in first. I love that cart that you come in, by the way. It's so great. Rem says something. Wait, let's see here. RTS TBS RPG. Real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, and role-playing game. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure that one out. And Mandarin Bread, welcome on in. Yes, some good old Luigi Kart. Here we go. This is our congratulations screen. We're going to go ahead and put in art for good old Art of Mana as our winning initials or name. We start back here. It's interesting you have to go through this whole thing again. So we're going to go back here. I'll let you all choose again. First name I see is going to be the first character. Second character will be based on most popular vote. So real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, and RPG, Rem. That makes me think you grew up really playing classic computer games. Am I right? And Mandarin Bread, how is your day going? So good to see you. PTR says Pikachu. Come on. Okay, Dash says putting in another vote for PD. So PD it is. I have not actually played as PD Piranha. So who is our popular vote going to be? RM says yes, very classic. Yeah, see, the giveaway for me was real-time strategy or turn-based strategy because both of those are genres I think best represented on PC. I don't think you see them as often in console games. And I mostly would say, for me, platformers. But I also like action RPGs a la Secret of Mana, Legend of Zelda. Wait, Dash says Harem is first? What did Harem say? Oh, wow! Harem said Yoshi, and I missed it. Okay. I'm sorry. Yoshi it is. So, now it's popular vote. Sorry, Harem. Thanks. Dash, your honesty is admirable. Alright, so we've got Yoshi, and then right now we need a tiebreaker. If you give us a tiebreaker, then we'll have our second character. Harem says hashtag ignored. Aw, man. You know what? I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to go ahead and break the tie, and we're going to put in PD Piranha along with Yoshi, the two sort of green characters there, and we've already played as Luigi, so this time we may have to just go all green and take this cart out, right? I mean, that's kind of cool, though. But what do you think? Pipes or Bowser tank thing? Pipes, Bowser tank. That's what it's going to be. Oh, wait. Switching my vote to Baby Mario for the Yoshi's Island Appeal, Dash says. And actually, in that case, I like this. We're going to go for it. And, yeah, no, I dig that. That's a good call. Do something a little different. Although, Harem says feels unloved because Mana ignores him quite often. Oh, actually, I really hope that you don't feel that way, Harem. I'm really sorry. Honestly, I have realized lately there are a great many people who have felt ignored by me, and it's getting hard in chat. I scan, and I really do not intend to miss names, but I've realized lately I do miss quite a few, so I apologize, and I hope that you don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I'm not trying to, even though I am. Well, now we've got people say Mean Green Machine, Bowser Tank. Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go with this as our setup for this cup, and then we'll do the big green with the Bowser tank. That's what we're gonna do. PTR says I'm feeling blue, mana. I'm feeling very blue. Dabba dee dabba da. Alright, so oh my gosh, did we only get through the first one? This is gonna be a long stream, my friends. Settle in. Good thing we started early. Y'all have about 10 hours, right? People are laughing. What is this Flappy Bird, Jack says? Alright, so we got the start. Oh, I like this. It's really cute. It's kind of got... It does have the Yoshi's Island aesthetic. Oh, man. It's got really tight steering, too. Alright. So, we'll do the lean green Bowser machine next time. Oh, Flappy Bird pipes. I get it. Jack, I hadn't made that connection, but you're right. It is totally like Flappy Bird, isn't it? Ah! Boom. Ah. This has really good bass work. It's actually something that, since Mario Kart 64, Nintendo's done really well. Just that sort of walking bass line, but you can hear it in here too. Oh, oh, oh! Boogers. I meant to try and get that, and I did not. Oh! Shoot. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's use a red shell. Use our mushroom. And let's grab that. Oh. Almost got him. Alright. Ugh. Oh man. Why'd it get so hard? This is a rather difficult course. I think it's a little easier to avoid the... Oh gosh. The cars than in, say, Toad's Turnpike on the N64. But it's not by much. This can be one of the more challenging courses. Now, oh, we've got our lead. We've got our lead. Oh, that was nice. Here, let's look at the little whirlpool down below. Oh, no, that was meant to go behind me. Oh. That was pretty intense. All right. Harem says it's after 2 a.m. already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. And awesome song. The Dabba Dee Dabba Da. Yeah, on YouTube, randomly, I ended up watching a history of that song. It was a retrospective, short mini documentary, and I watched it. I don't know why, but I had to watch it. Harem asks if I'm going to do Man & Manor tomorrow. Possibly. I almost was going to do it today, but ended up starting streaming a little bit sooner instead. Well, I would have been streaming... So I would have been streaming at 6:30 today, but I started at 5:30, and I was thinking about doing the voice chat at 5:30. But we'll have to see. Tomorrow is tough because I'm going to be basically driving right up until the stream with Hacks and Snacks. So if I'm feeling drained, that's what's been happening a lot lately, and why I've been canceling a lot of these, is I need some time to myself. A lot of what I do is very interpersonal. And if anyone's taken the Myers-Briggs personality test, personality inventory, I scored dead center on introvert and extrovert. Does anyone know what that means? And likewise, has anyone taken the test, or does anyone know about the test? Or personality inventory, I should say. Harem knows about feeling drained. Yeah, that's it. Dash says, oh boy, good luck tomorrow. Sounds rough. Yeah, I mean, that's been a lot of the streams that Hacks and Snacks and I have been doing. But we think we might have 1, maybe 2 more streams to go, and we will have beat Terraria. So once that ends, I am going to be ceasing those Friday chill streams. They're just a little bit too tricky to swing at the moment, and I do need to slow down on what I'm streaming. Double Dash! Yes, Mictron! Isn't it great? I love this game now. It really grew on me. I was on the fence at first, because it was just different enough. But I could definitely see doing a sequel. So to answer the question of the day, which is what would you like in a Mario Kart sequel? I think I'd like to see Nintendo bring back some of the ideas from Double Dash. Not gonna lie, they feel fresh. I could see it working really well with some of the new mechanics in the later games. Harem says, you're in between the both is what that means. Oh gosh. Dash says, I know about that test. I always forget what my 4-letter acronym is and what it tells me about me though. Well, essentially you have these 4 areas that you are ranked on a scale between 2 opposites, kind of. It's kind of the easiest way to think about it. An introvert and extrovert being the first. And since I am dead center, it means that at times I have some of the characteristics of an introvert, and at others I have some of the characteristics of an extrovert. And there's a lot of misconceptions about what an introvert is or what an extrovert is. A lot of people think that it's simply a person who, oh, you know, this person's great at talking to other people and is outgoing and flamboyant and all that. They're an extrovert. And, you know, well, that person likes to sit and read and maybe have some quiet time. They must be an introvert. But that's not really it. An introvert and an extrovert is so designated, so called, because not whether they're good at being you know, being the life of the party or having time, quiet time, making quiet time, but rather where do they draw energy from? Do they actually feel fueled by encounters with people, or do they feel fueled by time alone? And if your answer is, you know, yes, I feel energized when I'm around lots of people, and when I'm by myself, it kind of drains me of that energy, well, then you would be an extrovert. But at different times, I need to be around people, and at other times, I need to be by myself. And that's what I found. And I think most people are going to bounce around this scale at various points in their life. But for me, that's especially true on a very frequent basis. It flip-flops between those. Anyway, Jack says, Mario Kart was my #1 favorite game to play on my original DS when I was a kid. I always hung out with kids at school during lunch, linking up and doing tournaments. Nice. I'm divergent, Jack says. Oh, I still haven't read that series. I need to go and read that. The DS, man, that seriously, that game, I cannot wait to play it on here. I've got my 3DS capture card ready. I'm super hyped. We're making our way through all of this. It's gonna happen, so be sure to tune in when we do. Hi says, sorry, I'll be in and out. I'm really stressed. Wait, 1Hi30. Before you go, I mean, feel free, do whatever, you know, you need to do. But in terms of stress right now, all I want to say, Hi, it's not necessarily going to help you with your stress, but you have helped me so much in the last few days with your positive comments and what you've shared with me when I've been feeling a ton of stress. And I want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate that you are in my life. And so I hope maybe that alleviates a little bit of the tension that you have at the moment. but I just want to make sure that you know that. And if you need something, if you want to just chill and relax, know that we're thinking about you. Let me. I don't like when people say we're thinking, but I can't speak for anyone else. I often have been thinking about you the last few days, and I hope for you the best. And you're in my thoughts and in my thoughts and prayers. And if this stream can be a nice, relaxing stream for you to just hang out and listen to, if you can feel like you're a part of a community, a part of people who do care for you, I hope that's what you feel. So, Jack. Oh, Jack. But yes, Jack, friendship is a wonderful thing. And thank you, hi. Oh, Jack says you haven't read or watched Divergent. I'm ashamed, Mana. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is one of my favorite courses here. Hi, I'm glad. I'm glad. Aram says, you better appreciate me, hi. Because hi says, I appreciate you and everyone here. Aw. And hi says, I do. I'm really glad. I'm glad. No, I've not seen Divergent, but it's one of the series I intend to read first. But I haven't gotten to it yet, so hence I have not actually seen the movie or movies. I've heard really excellent things about it, though. I have a friend who says that I definitely need to read them, that I would very much enjoy them, and I have no doubt that I would. It's weird. I think a lot of times the best stories come out of the young adult category, and I wonder why. My best guess lately, something I've been reflecting on. Oh, you can't go in the water as you can in later games. I did that. I did that on purpose. I wanted to show you that you can't go in the water. In recent times, I was reflecting on it, and I think it all comes down to the fact that a lot of so-called, mature or adult, books are. Let's go down here, though. We can do this. They're just filled with a lot of elements that don't need to be there. There are some excellent stories that absolutely deal with themes that would not be appropriate for younger audiences, and so I'm not going to deny that. But a lot of times, it's kind of like what you see in movies. It's just, hey, look, we can swear just because we're not censored, and it doesn't add anything to the film. So the same thing happens, I think, a lot of times in books, but I think the tighter, the lack of open and total flexibility is actually what makes young adult books so excellent. It's that interesting thing about limits can actually breed creativity. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, we're coming in third. Our first non-first. It's just because I took a swim in the lake. They can swear for swearing's sake. Exactly, Harem. Let's see. Jack says I hated this course. Aw. It was Jack's worst. Dash says, also need to get going myself. It's almost quiet time. Good luck with the stream, Mana. Dash, thank you so much. Thanks for being here at the start. And my friend, I'll get PD Piranha out there for the next part just for you. Ooh, Harem, you got tickets to watch Avengers Endgame? When does that actually come out? I know they're doing pre-sales for the tickets, but I can't remember when it's actually launching. Is it July? Congratulations. I'm sure we'll watch it eventually, but with the little one, we've basically been about 2 Marvel movies behind at any given time. We still haven't watched, I know this isn't Marvel, but superhero anyway. We still haven't watched Wonder Woman. We really want to see that. And I do want to see Captain Marvel as well. Not so sure. I haven't seen the trailer for it yet, but I'm not so sure how I feel about the Joker movie. I've actually never really been a big Joker fan. I'm a big fan of Batman, but Joker has always sort of been one of my least favorite villains. I know that he really took off and is kind of seen as Batman's primary villain, but yeah, it just doesn't really rock my socks. Roxers my socksers. Nope. Oh no! I do appreciate Cesar Romero in the original Batman. Gotta love that painted over mustache. And I will definitely agree that in The Dark Knight, oh gosh, what's his name? Heath Ledger. He did absolutely command an absolutely amazing performance. And that movie, I think, played with some themes that are excellent. You know, that Joker as a foil to Batman or vice versa. It can be very interesting, but I think it's played out a bit too much. We've seen a lot of interesting things done with it. Now we just sort of see this completely, you know, anarchy-based, chaos infused Joker character. Just too much. It's like, all right, yeah, Joker doesn't play by rules. Batman has rules. All right, let's explore some other themes. That was a little bit of a divergence, as it were. Let's catch up. Hi says, I can't wait for Endgame. I'm excited, but not excited, and Harem knows what high means. Excited to watch it, but not because it's the final movie in the franchise for some of the guys. Oh no! And it comes out this month. Oh, I didn't realize it. PTR got tickets today too. 2 tickets, one for me and one for, well, I don't know. Someone will want to go with me. I'm awesome. That's great. I have done that before too, where I've gotten an extra ticket, and it's like, well, someone probably, maybe, possibly will do something. Harem says they're both pretty cool. Heath Ledger was an awesome Joker. Yes. I think Cesar Romero and Heath Ledger, Harem is saying. Yeah, Heath Ledger did do a really great job. Rather Ripe, hello there. I don't think my raid worked, unfortunately. Oh no! Well, everyone, we have been raided. We'll act as if we have been raided because we have, whether Twitch thinks so or not. So we have an incoming. Grab some pillows. Let's dive into the fight. Afterwards, perhaps check out Rather Ripe's channel. You will, in this case, absolutely find a great streamer. Rather Ripe, someone I remember just loving the moment I saw his stream. Super chill, family friendly, and of course a member of Selecting Start too. I mean, you know, can't go wrong with that. So, one of our founding streamers. Okay, Jack says, please tell me you've at least seen or read Maze Runner. I have not. I am afraid to say. Well, I'm clearly not too afraid to say because I said it. All right, so we've got this. Oh, no, wait, hold on. We had Yoshi and Petey and Bowser. There we go. Don't forget about Batman Ninja. What is Batman Ninja? What? What is that? I have not heard of that. Jack says, I'm heartbroken. Oh, no. So some of the... Okay, so I was asked about some of the young adult novels and things that I like. Oh, gosh. Is it Ember? I like that. This is actually... for a younger audience, although a lot of young adults were reading it as well, a series of unfortunate events. I think actually the Hunger Games, I was not expecting to enjoy them as much as I did, but really enjoyed the books, and the movies were almost as good. Of course, you've got Harry Potter. I mean, again, maybe not quite young adult, but, again, read by a lot of young adults. I am blanking on a lot of really good ones. I'm sure I'll think about them later. I'm just not sure why. My favorite thing, actually, is British children's literature, so things like Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Peter Pan and Kensington Gardens, of course, A.A. Milne. Oh, darn. And I also enjoy some other children's literature from, around that era, such as the Oz books. Of course, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, things like that. So, the Chronicles of Narnia. Trying to think what else here. These are just, this is all stream of consciousness that's going through my brain right now. I'm just, whatever the first thing I can think of, it just comes out. So, Jack says, I love Series of Unfortunate Events. I have the books and also the movies. Oh, cool. Yeah, me too. I absolutely adore it. I think it's brilliant. So good. And clever, great jokes, inside jokes, a lot of really clever literature references. I really do enjoy A Series of Unfortunate Events. I am missing, I think, one or two of the books, but I've, for a long time, wanted the complete boxed collection, but I might just have to pick up the couple of books I'm missing. I have them all hardcover, and ideally would like to get the ones I don't have in hardcover. The Series of Unfortunate Events hardcovers were beautifully done, too. I absolutely loved them. Yeah! Right into a car for no reason. That's the way we do things. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, dear. I'm realizing, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much, but I think I'm going to come up with a slightly different setup for audio streaming with the RetroTink, because I'm hearing a little bit of crackling, and I suspect that it's coming from the RetroTink HDMI out. I've heard it's not always perfect, so it's definitely passable, but I think I could get better audio by connecting directly to my mixer, or sound card, I should say. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. This is a tricky one. Lots of oncoming traffic like that. A little dangerous here. Oh my gosh. Okay. And you know what I didn't do yet? I haven't changed characters as I said I would. There we go. Let's put look at little Yoshi. Look at Yoshi with almost looks like the stem of Petey. Yoshi's just camouflaged. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Oh, and this is good because we got our specials. Yeah, narrowly avoiding that. Oh, no! Mario Kart Double Dash is a hard game, Mictron. I totally agree. Mushroom City, yeah, this is really tricky. Man, I'll tell you, you're not lying. There is something just diabolical about this game. It took me so long to unlock what I did, and I still have one more thing to unlock, which we're going to do on this stream. Let me actually tell you, for those of you who are coming by a little bit after the start and may have missed it, the plan is that I am showing all of the courses, as I've been doing with all of my Mario Kart franchise streams, and I'm going to show at least a decent smattering of the different characters, and that will be followed up by come on, no, if you just hit that banana peel. I'm going to be playing 100cc, all the cups, and then I'm going to go Mirror Cup, and I'm going to go for that final section over there that you, some of you, the more observant of you, may have noticed. Oh, a three-way tie for first, which is essentially a all-cup race, and it has... I'll explain how it works later, but it's pretty cool. So apparently they're making a Batman TMNT animated movie? Really? Really? Interesting. Hi says I'm going to start mentioning duos. What? Just naming all of your duos. Why not? So that's cool. Batman TMNT, that's really kind of neat. Rather, I read some of the things I was talking about as a young adult. Also, by the way, A Series of Unfortunate Events. I still love the Nickelodeon movie. I think it was great. And Jim Carrey was an excellent Count Olaf. Not really very... not very accurate to the book's depiction in many ways, but I still love it. And as a self-contained movie, they did a great job. And I really like how they focused on Sanctuary as a theme. Huge fan of Narnia, Hunger Games, Harry Potter, and The Never-Ending Story, Jack Block says. Nice. Or Jack Locks. All right. Hi says, well, we are proud of you for working so hard to unlock so much. Well, thank you. Hi. Man, that is really cool. So, Harem, it's going to be animated like the Batman animated, universe, DC animated universe. Is that right? Or is it going to be like Batman the animated series meets TMNT of yesteryear? I don't know. They're bringing Pogs back, so everything old is new again. I saw this the other day. They're selling Pogs in Target. This little Pog box collection. And I couldn't help but think, did anyone out there play Pogs? I played Pogs. I collected Pogs. That's really what it was. And that's probably what started me on collecting. I couldn't afford at the time to collect all the video games I wanted, so I collected Pogs because it was 25 cents or something like that to get a bunch of Pogs. I used to go down to our comic store where I first got into it. I collected a bunch of Pogs because I think someone told us it was the thing to do. My dad and I used to have this really neat routine. We would get haircuts in this little shopping center. But before we would go into the barber, we would first go to the comic store that was next door. That's where I first got my Batman Adventures, my first Batman Adventures, which happened to be the first issue. I'm missing only one issue of Batman Adventures, which I still want to find. Might be two. I do have the first appearance of Harley Quinn. And it was all from going there, basically. Later we moved and I finished the series out in a different location, different comic store, but it all started there. And then afterwards we would go, after the barber, after our haircuts, we'd go to Chuck E. Cheese's. But anyway, that comic store sold me my first Pogs, and I remember going to various conventions and things like that, and big swap meets and outdoor markets, and people would sell tons and tons of Pogs. And I had various slammers and slammer boards, and I remember playing on my front porch with some people, playing at school. Oh, the days of Pogs. Oh my gosh, Harem still has Pogs. Nice. Yeah, I thought that I had put mine in a yard sale, and apparently it just ended up getting boxed and never sold. And so my parents, a few years back, they're like, hey, would you like this? Here. And I opened it up and I went, oh my gosh, Pogs. I mean, I could probably do a video unboxing of them. I got a party because I got a, Jack says. Oh my gosh, Jim Carrey is ridiculously funny. Jim Carrey is a great Count Olaf. I love Monkey Want Banana. And it is roast beef. It is beef It is roasted. Or actually, it's beast, I think he says, which is even better. Just so many great lines from that. I have to go back and watch that. For a long time after that came out, a friend and I, or a bunch of friends and I, used to quote a lot from Count Olaf. PCR says, are they really bringing back Pogs? When I was at my business conference, we used to use Pogs as an example. Or he used Pogs as an example of a bad business venture. Oh my gosh. Now, Jack asks what Pogs are. Well, so Passion Orange Guava drink, this company is where it gets its name. It's milk caps from Hawaii, and people used to come up with, people came up with these little games that you could play with them, where you try to flip over the Pogs, and if you do, then you end up winning those Pogs, and you could kind of play various ways, but that was the basic rule set. And they were just these little discs of cardboard with tons and tons of printed images, a lot of them licensed, a lot of just almost, you'd think, skateboard art, you know, like think the type of art you would see at a skate park. You know, you might see some danger, you know, radiation poisoning, skull and crossbones, you know, all kinds of various things like that, radioactive symbol, you know, Magic 8 Ball, stuff like that, or 8 Ball, I guess. But yeah, so just a lot of these little discs, and then you'd get these slammers, they were called. They were harder, thicker discs made of plastic or metal that you would use to flip the other Pogs, or the pile of the stack of Pogs over with, typically by throwing it down, which, you know, just, it's like, sure, why not? It worked. Are you hearing, you know, I'm hearing some static. I'm going to do a quick adjustment here. I'm sorry. I'm going to just see if maybe I need to reset the cables. Seems like they are well set, so I'm not too worried. I think we're probably pretty good there. So it's like those old football cards where the idea was to flip it upright to win it. Harem says, kind of. I actually don't know about those football cards, so I mean, that's kind of the basic idea, so maybe. But you used to go anywhere. I mean, they were everywhere. You could get Pogs at restaurants, diners, you know, not even just fast food places, but like actual diners had them and things like that. And you could find them at just about every shop, you know, every store. They were everywhere, and they were dirt cheap, and I think that's really what the appeal was. You could get so many of these for so cheap, and it was an easy collection. You know, you'd get a little plastic tube to put them all in, and there you go. And it was just, for me, oh boy, that was close. Okay, for me, it was a nice way to scratch that itch of collecting. I like to order things. I like to, oh no. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No, we're not gonna come in first. We lost. I think we just lost this whole thing. We did. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. I just realized because we're not going for gold. I'm so in the mode of you have to do this to get gold on everything, to unlock everything for the stream, and I just realized, there you go. You can see what a silver thing looks like. There it is. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Onward and upward. Okay, so this is how this works. First character that you say will be my my driver, and second will be popular vote, based on the hope that we have a popular vote. All right, so please tell me, who would you like to see me drive, or see me use as a driver? See me play as a driver? I'm gonna just be quiet now. PTR says Pikachu. Well, Harem says Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. You know what? I like that. I like that because we'll get to use one of these little buggies. I don't even think I've used that. There actually are some pretty cool little things. Actually, let's use... That looks pretty cool. Let's give the two little tots something dangerous to ride around in, huh? Let's do it. Actually, you know what? You know what? Actually, let me... What was... I'm trying to think what my... What was my setup before? One of my favorites. Let me show you one of my favorites here. I just realized. This isn't the one I've been using the most lately, but is this it? Yes, this is it. Yeah. Okay, this is the one. That's what I want to show you. Okay, this is one of my favorite setups. I don't know why. I just do. So I'm sorry. I kind of lied and just decided to do what I wanted to do anyway. But y'all weren't fast enough. and yeah, sorry. I am a fickle mana. So what I like about this is look at how Diddy Kong just rides on the top. He just got his little feet on the back of the cart. It's so great. It's so funny. It just makes me smile. I just think it's so great. Now this is a really tricky course. This one gave me so many issues when I was trying to play this before. Oh, Diddy's special, by the way, is a giant banana, not 3 bananas. I think I misspoke earlier. And away we go. Being very light, we have great acceleration, not great top speed, and if we get hit, we get thrown everywhere. And I was playing just before here, just before the stream, just to kind of brush up and warm up. And I was at the start of Rainbow Road, which we've not seen yet, but you'll see soon. And I was right at the start of it, and I managed to just get knocked by another character immediately. I missed my mini turbo, or my what was it called? Power boost, whatever the start boost is. Turbo boost? I don't know. Oh yeah, check this out. Well, you can't because oh well. Anyway, so I missed that, and I went forward, and I didn't even do anything except I had held gas for about a second or two. Someone hit me, and I just flew off the course completely. It was in an 8th place in an instant. It was sad. Scooter's back with Subway. Yay! There was the giant banana, by the way. The giant banana peel. I think when it's hit, it breaks into smaller banana peels, too. Oh, my gosh. We got lucky there. That was terrifying. So what did you get from Subway, Scooter? Like that you're eating fresh? Boy, Subway actually sounds pretty good right now. You may not realize this, but I am kind of... I'm holding my own as a helpless bachelor here. Ms. Mana and Manitot went down to drop off some boxes with our parents and scope out some places that are for sale and whatnot. And I have work, so I stayed here, holding down the home fort. Another reason I could start a little earlier today, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, Jack's drooling over Subway cookies. The white chocolate chip macadamia, I think. Those are the ones I like. Harem says, actually, it's almost 3 a.m. and I'm tired, so I'm going to head to bed now. Don't forget to check that Batman vs. TMNT movie trailer that I posted in your Discord for you to check out. I will do, Harem, and thank you so much. And Harem, if we do a chat tomorrow, I'll definitely let you know. But I really absolutely am going to prioritize a chat with people just to catch up and talk about what's going on because a lot's happening. So just stay tuned for all of that. It's going to happen. And thank you for keeping me honest. And Harem, I'm so sorry if I ever miss a comment of yours or seem like I'm avoiding you. You have been so supportive of me as well, and I really do appreciate it. You've stood by me. You've given me great input, insight. You've been my friend, chatted with me, all the good things, and I think you're awesome. So have a great night. Sleep well. Get some rest. I'll see you on the flip side. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I know you were joking, Harem, but you know, those things you start to realize actually there's some truth there, and it's like, I don't like that. And this cart, isn't it just adorable? Okay, so this is an interesting course, one that I don't believe we've seen reprised in any of the other remade levels or courses or racetracks. That's the word, from other games. And it's just bizarre. Like, I don't actually really know what it comes from. Was this just Nintendo saying, well, we've tried all these other things, I know, dinosaurs. I think that's what it was. Uh-oh, look at Diddy. Here, and let's swap out. Oh gosh, we're all over the road. Oh my gosh. Did he even get his license? What's going on? This monkey, he just can't drive. Oh no. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, we did a thing, but it was almost a good thing. There's a shortcut here. I know it. I mean, I know that there's a shortcut, but I've never successfully got it, so we're going to avoid it. Funny how that works out. There's one there too, but I need a mushroom for it. You really do. I thought maybe I could try it without, and you can't. Even on 150cc with a fast cart. Wow. This is a new meaning for the term by the hair on his chinny chin chin. I don't know. Feathers on his chinny chin chin? I mean, you know, we're learning new stuff about the dinos, the dinosaurs. Oh gosh. This game can give you a heart attack. Jack's saying good night to Harem. Thank you so much. Harem says good night. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you all for being here tonight. I really do appreciate you stopping by, taking some time in your evening to play with me, hang out, enjoy some company of Mario Kart fans. This has been fun. PTR says you're welcome. Thank you. So there's Dino Jungle. It's a fun one, actually. I like it. All right. So we have 2 more courses in non-mirrored mode. And then we go on to mirrored mode, which is actually pretty good timing. We've been playing for just over an hour. A lot of the start of the stream was me just chatting and sharing a little bit about this game. And pardon me, by the way, I am still getting over something. I had a virus, knocked me out, all kinds of things. Just setbacks. But you know what? Actually, this stream... Oh! You know what? I just thought of something. I need to share something with Scooter. But first of all, this stream, I needed something like this. I needed a return to form. I feel like this is going well so far. I hope you're enjoying it. You know, what are some of the things you like about the streams I do? You know, do you enjoy me talking as much as I do? Look at that shortcut there. I love that. Do I talk too much? Do you enjoy listening more than watching? Do you care about the games that I play? Do you tune in because of the games I play, or do you tune in because of the time slot, or because of what I say in my tweets beforehand. I'm just getting a little feedback, a little off-the-cuff feedback. I'm feeling like this is a little bit more true to myself now. I'm still trying to balance the amount of conversation. I do need to be more aware of just some quiet time between sentences. I don't want to overwhelm everyone and have just 2 hours of mana chatting away. But I feel like I'm pretty... I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of... Oh, dear. Let's not go that way. I feel like I'm pretty good at continuing to talk throughout a stream. And yet sometimes it's at the expense of reading chat or... I don't know. Would you rather that I focus on the game in between being able to... Oh, I was almost going to use the green shell. Would you rather that I focus on the game and stay quiet between reading your messages, or do you like what I do? You know, I'm just... You know, I'm kind of trying to get that balance again. And before I share what I was going to share with Scooter, I'll wait to hear what you have to say about that. Give it a little bit of quiet time as a test. Ooh, mushroom. Yeah. And Rainbow Road is upon us. Excuse me. PTR says we should do podcasts sometime. Hashtag JK. I agree, PTR. Jack says Mario Kart was a great game, but nothing will win me over like CNK did. CNK. Something Kart. Crash Nitro Kart. Yes. Which they're remaking. I've played a little bit of it. I was not really a Sony gamer. Well, I've never really been a Sony gamer. I got the consoles later in life, and I haven't played too much of it. But I do remember Crash Nitro Kart being fun. I'm looking forward to the remake. I'm definitely going to get it, like the Crash remake I have, the Insane Trilogy. And Jack says everything is amazing. Aw, I love everything about you, man. All the talking, the communication, the games. Jack, thank you. PTR says, I like interacting with you and having conversations. I like that you are interested in the updates of our lives and that you remember me. I don't care about the games you play at all. Well, that's good. This is good feedback, you know? You know, I find myself when I don't stream, and as this last month... Oh, we gotta... Look, I gotta focus on this. I'll come back to that. I've got two things to come back to. Look at this Rainbow Road. This is the Rainbow Road, everyone. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. What does the GameCube Rainbow Road look like? And we did not get our... It's ruined. We didn't get our start. I'm going to boost the volume a little bit so we can hear this awesome track. See what I mean? It's so easy. It's so easy for everything to go wrong. Okay. Here we go. Now, there's a lot of really tight corners, but the hardest part of this track is coming up. Oh, I missed a star. It's this right here. Oh, this is the stuff of nightmares, I'll tell you. I can't tell you how many times I have... Oh, no! I can't tell you how many times I've come to this part of the game, and I get so scared. It may not seem like much. Of course, we already did fall. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Alright, I don't want to fall anymore. We'll grab this. Oh, man. Alright. Got a couple of boosts. Let's save. Oh, well, let's use that then. How is that the difficult thing? All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, we got a special here. Let's use our one red shell. And another. Thankfully, we are at 100 CC. Nevertheless. Oh my gosh. Ah! Why are these things right overhead? This is terrifying. I have one more red shell to use. Alright, we got them. Green shells to go. Oh, that star. Ah, I missed it. Oh, there's the star. Yes. Okay, now this is a little bit easier with the star. But oh man, oh man, oh man. It's so hard. Why is this game like this? Oh, this Rainbow Road is evil. Ah, oh, look at all these banana peels. Oh my goodness. Huh. Oh man. Alright. Let's grab that. What do we get? 2 reds. Use another red shell. I would like to come in first if possible. Oh, I didn't get any items. Uh-oh. No good, very bad. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright. Oof. Okay. We're in first. But I am very nervous. Okay. I almost don't even want to use these. They're so scurry. I just go like this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm everywhere. I'm all over. I'm slipping and sliding. This is scary. Oh, we made it. Okay, we made it. We ah! What? Not even fair. Not even fair. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. What do we get? Banana peel. Not super great, but okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got. No, I didn't get that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right. All right. If we could just do a couple of mini turbos, if we could just stay tight in this corner. Perfect. Yes. First place. So Jack says, of course there are going to be a few people that don't agree with what you do, but, quote, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Just keep up the amazing work of doing what you do best, and we'll keep supporting you no matter what. And good job, Mana. Jack, thank you so much. You know, it's interesting, though, because there are certainly people, like, I've had people actually tell me that they prefer me to focus more on the game. But I don't feel like that's really why I stream necessarily. It's a part. I definitely want to showcase games. When I really want to show a game, I'll stop and I'll focus on it. When there's something I really want to talk about or demonstrate. But, you know, I think this is probably the best segue into what I wanted to share before, which is that when this last month was gone for so long, I really missed you. Like, I actually felt very isolated. I felt like I didn't have my friend group. You know, I've met so many people I really enjoy hanging out with. So that interest that I have in talking to you and hearing updates, it's genuine. I really do like getting to know you. And some people I forget little things, or I need to learn more, or I need to get to know that person more. But yeah, for a lot of time, it's really just genuinely me wanting to hang out with people. And I think streaming is so relational. It's important that I don't lose that, I feel. So, and as I say that, I am just going to adjust something here. Hopefully this makes a little bit of an improvement. That's all. God gave us mouths to talk, eat, breathe, and this is your stream. You have every right to speak your mind, and we appreciate you for who you are. Jack, thanks. I mean, you know, if I was a jerk, you'd certainly be welcome to tell me so. All right, well, we've made it through all of the non-mirrored cups, my friends. That is a pretty major milestone. Well, let credits roll. Onward, roll on, good credits. Enjoy. Shigeru Miyamoto, I think I've heard of that guy. You know what? As it turns out, mana is out of water, and this might be the perfect opportunity for me to boost the audio and go get some water. I will be a biggie. Well, hello, JP. Welcome. Thank you. John Paul O'Keefe says, hi, Mana. Welcome back. So, a couple of things. First of all, I am feeling a little more refreshed. I did take a little bit of Dayquil cough syrup because this is something I've been fighting, so whatever I've got. So hopefully that makes things a little bit better. Also, you'll note I am no longer jacket-full. You know, I'm jacketless. So I had to brush off the jacket because I know things are going to be intense for this next bout. You know what's coming up. It is Mirror Mode, all tracks. This is a mode I cannot wait to share with you. By which I mean, oh, I'm dreading this. This is what I need to complete for the last unlock in this game. So you go here, Grand Prix, you go to Mirror, okay, and I'm going to choose my best cart combination in the hopes that maybe something good will happen. It happens to be Princess Toadstool and Toadette, and this cart. I just love this. This combination's great. It steers great for me. It works well. All of these are now mirrored. All Cup Tour is something new to this game, and I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of dig it. It's a unique idea, but it's also a little bit tough. The premise is this. You have your very first course, which is always going to be Luigi Circuit. And then you have your last course, which is always going to be Rainbow Road. And then every other course in the game is going to be between those two courses. And you have to play all of them without stopping and still have enough points to get gold. Easier said than done. Once I do this, I will have unlocked everything in this game. Until that point, not yet. So it's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing. I'm going to just get a little dust off of my webcam here. Sorry. Fixed. Done. And yeah, and by the way, not to mention, since it's mirror mode, everything is going to be flipped horizontally. Yes. Anyway, yeah, I did just go and get a drink, PTR. I am back. Thanks for being patient. I need to get some water and do all the other doodads I mentioned. JP, so good to see you. Double Dash hype indeed. John Paul O'Keefe is a wonderful and talented streamer friend of mine who streams a lot of Mario Maker, does exceptionally well in that, but is branching off into other things as well. He's one of my fellow Selecting Start streamers alongside of me, and he does incredibly well at that as well. So very good stuff. PTR says, okay, man, I have something really important to say. Let me go to my keyboard so I can say it really quick. Okay. Now, as I've mentioned, right? This is the gauntlet. So I've chosen my go-to thing. Oh yeah, JP's on Selecting Start tonight. Nice. Man, let me give a little shout out to John Paul O'Keefe. And he and I are definitely going to be doing a collaboration in the future, because I got to. I can't not do it. Really looking forward to that. I can't believe we haven't yet, but it will happen. We have talked about also doing maybe a Selecting Start collaboration with some NES Online, maybe some Super Mario Bros. 3. Good stuff. Scooter, are you still here? Because I have a little something to share with you. But everyone, can we get some emote spam in the chat, please? Can we just spam all of the emotes that you've got, all the ones that you like? I'm going to go ahead and throw some poop tornadoes down. Let's do that. Let's throw some poop tornadoes into chat. Maybe also, maybe a few of these cheers. Maybe we'll even throw, I don't know, possibly a couple of, well, here, we'll throw a dreidel. And we'll throw a table. And we'll throw a mana potion. And we'll throw... what else could we throw? Throw a lightning bolt. I can throw... There used to be a coin. Did that go away? I liked that Twitch coin. I don't see it anymore. Well, that's a shame. But what is this? There's a star. Yeah, I don't see that coin anymore. What a strange thing to have gotten rid of. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. So I'll throw a laughing snowball. There we go. Oh, the emotes are powering me up. So many emotes here in chat. All right, everyone. Let's do this. Okay. I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. I gotta do this. I gotta get gold so I can unlock this. And I have to keep playing tonight until I do this. All right. Here we are. Go! Oh, man. It's my first time doing this as well. Oh, I mean, I've played these in mirrored mode because I've gotten everything gold, but I have not yet done this. Oh, I'm already nervous. I'm already not playing so well. This is bad. PTR says, so this past month, I've gone through an amazing learning process, and I've learned more in this past month than I have in a whole year. I think it's awesome that you ask everyone what they think about your stream, and but I feel you're micromanaging yourself on details, and that doesn't mean a whole lot in the long run. Focus less on what is perfection and more on who do you want to serve. Huh. I think that's a really good point. At the end of the day, too, you know, I can ask these questions and do polls or whatever, but really, I'm going to have to, you know, enjoy streaming myself. I'm going to have to, you know, be true to myself. And I think to some extent I know that and do that already. I mean, there are certain things I don't do, right? I've never, you know, never played Fortnite. I've never, you know, I've never sought out just the popular games. You know, I've always played the things that appeal to me. Sometimes I've had to make hard decisions, but you know what? When you're in the midst of stress, I find it harder to make those decisions, and I think that's a big part of why I've felt such a strain these last couple weeks. I'm just not really sure of myself. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. You know, I don't, no offense to anyone who does play Fortnite. I am with you, Jack. I'm not a fan of it myself, but if you like it, you know, I imagine there's a lot of redeeming value in it. Thank you, JP, for the GG. All right. One down. We are currently in first, but this can go sideways very fast. All right. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on a second. I meant to do this. There we go. Oh, didn't get that start. So, shucks. Oh my gosh. And with the mirror, this is no. Well, see, what did I say? Already off to a terrible start. 5th place. Okay. JP loves this course. I do too. This was the first course I ever played in Double Dash. In college, I had a buddy who had this game. And invited me to play, and yeah, I did not know what I was doing. Shoot, like that. There's a lot in this game where you know, just the controls and stuff, they're so different. Why am I playing so poorly? Hold on. Also, I'm getting a little bit of that strange tearing. I wonder if the audio issues are... yeah, I wonder what they are. Let me just quickly make an adjustment. see if that's maybe a little bit better. I'll just up this a little bit. All right. Jack says, I wouldn't mind if you played it, Mana. I'd still watch because my main goal is just to support you. Aw. I still watch Sunday play Fortnite. Oh, I still need to check out Sunday. So don't worry, Mana. Jack Lock says. All right. Let's see. Do we have our head in the game? 8th place. Can we pull out a win? All right. So we got mushrooms. Yeah, you know what? I think that audio popping and crackling might just be this course. I feel like I've heard it before too, but I'm not playing on a CRT, so I can't tell you for sure. Ah, PTR is going to enjoy a nice salad while watching the stream. Yeah, I do appreciate your input. I really do, and I think you are correct. The the pursuit of perfection can be my downfall for sure. Oh my gosh! Speaking of falling down, oh my gosh! Oh man, Mamma Mia! Mamma Mia! Oh yes, I get Princess Toadstool's special. Check this out. This is so handy to have. What it does is it creates a barrier. If any items hit me, like that banana right there, it goes into my inventory instead of hurting me. Very, very nice. And I guess Scooter's not here at the moment, so I will reserve my comment until Scooter returns. I think he was eating his dinner, so I'll let him eat in peace, I guess. I mean, I suppose. Holy moly. Mackerel on a stick. Oh, no! Aw, thank you, PTR says, my inbox is always open if you need me. Well, how quickly things go wrong, right? Only the second course, and we've just lost our lead. Darn. Ooh, PTR says I'll take a picture of my salad too and post it in your Discord. Thank you. I know first place was just around the corner. Ah. JP, the move has not happened yet. I am still in the midst of working towards the move. Yeah, it's a big process. Obviously this is the first house that we've sold, but getting it ready for show has been one thing. We've been doing a lot of work to fix up things we always knew we were going to, but it was always something we were going to do later. We were prioritizing other things, but the money spent now will be worth it for the sale, is what we're being told. We're getting some boxes down to our parents, and they're very graciously accepting them into their homes and storing for us. So we've got some of that going on. It's a big process. So honestly, I really had no idea back in November when I talked about, I knew that I was going to hit a wall. I knew that streaming was going to be, it was going to be interesting, and that, some things were going to very likely change. I lost the sentence. Let me restart. Back in November when I was saying this during the State of the Mana, I guess I knew it was going to happen intellectually, but it's been a little more challenging than I thought. I thought I could somehow eke all of this out, but I still was overly ambitious, bit off more than I could chew, and now I'm starting to see what it looks like when that happens. And, realizing just in the fact that this last month, I took such a dip in my amount of streams, I have a feeling it's going to look like that for a while, but hopefully I will commit to just what I can do. And I'm actually going to be moving towards PC games for a while, because I need to box up all of my systems and things like that. Is this the block or something? Jack says, this was Peach Beach. And JP says, good luck with the process. Thank you. It's been good, but it's tough. Actually, the thing that makes it harder, really, honestly, is the fact that we have Manitot and, a youngling in the house. So that makes it so much more difficult because you can't just sort of say, well, tonight I'm going to box up a bunch of stuff or I'm going to do this or that. You have to be present to her, and we have to be present to her. You have to be present to your child, And, sometimes, very often, it's the whole, and I'm sure you can commiserate on this one, hey, look, we've cleaned up, this room, picked up all of your, your things that you pulled out just a second ago, and then 2 seconds later, they're all pulled out again. Now, she is really good about, she likes putting things away, and she's learning to do more of that on her own, so we don't have to just kind of run around like maid service. But nevertheless, she's 3. Whoa, Nelly. So we're still working on a lot of that stuff, and there's a lot of exciting things to do and play with. And we just made, actually, it was so fun, a spaceship out of cardboard. Much like my past, I used to do this back in the day when I got into Star Wars, and it was in the time between movies when you couldn't find merchandise. I made all of my Star Wars ships out of paper plates and cardboard. And so Manitot and I, she kind of got into spaceships. We were kind of talking about space and stuff, and so anyways, I kind of said, you know what, let's just do something tonight. And she got really excited, and we took an old cardboard box and just something that we got in the mail. It was about to go in recycling, be broken down for recycling. It was just a smallish box, and we took it apart, and she got to work decorating it with stickers and crayons, and I started cutting out shapes and all the things that she wanted to draw in color. I kind of figured out how it worked together, and we sort of put it together, and it turned out really good. And we called it the USS and then her name. And it was really fun. It's got a little space in the back. She can put some toys, some little figurines and things. Super, super cute and fun. And she wanted to take it to bed. She wanted to carry it with her and everything. And that just made me really proud. The most fun was after making it, she wanted to fly it. And I had told her how, I used to do this. I used to fly it around the house and go vroom, vroom, and all this stuff. And, and all those kinds of sound effects. And she really wanted to do that, but she wanted to fly. So she wanted me to not only hold the spaceship, but actually hold her so she could hold the spaceship and fly it around. So she got some serious airtime, and it was super fun. And that was something I realized in that moment, actually, as maybe a week ago or so. I realized, these are the things I need to make sure I'm making the time for, I'm not doing too bad, but I think I could be doing better, because, if she's ever watching this years and years from now, this is archived. I love you, and you're my first priority. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Even though I talk a lot about streaming and all this stuff, even though I've got all these other things going on, those are the bright spots of my day, and those are the things, that's my real vocation right now. I'm a daddy, And I could not do it without Ms. Mana. She is amazing and such an awesome mom. And it's just, I think, it's my hope that with this move, we're going to have more time um, and you know, that's also something that I would love for streaming to be something that I could make a career. I could kind of make have a little more control over my hours and volunteer in the things that are really meaningful to me, but ultimately, you know, work from home and heck, actually, she the other day was looking and she knows, you know, this. She calls this room the Daddy's streaming room. If I ever go in here, she goes, "Oh, Daddy's streaming." But she asked if she could stream with me, and when she's older and she knows what that means, I'll absolutely let her make that decision. Right now, she's too young to really understand that, you know, hey, this is going out on the internet and all this stuff. But but eventually, if she wants to, I would love for that to happen. If she doesn't, I am totally okay with that. We enjoy our video games together when we can. We enjoy building spaceships and all that stuff. We do play a little bit of video games, not a lot, but... Ah, not getting my boost. So JP, you seem to know Double Dash. Are you very familiar with this game? Did you play this one a lot? Oh no. I love being a kid too as well, JP says. Awesome. Do you get to do little things like that with your little one? I sure hope so. I just know that you do though. You would, you know, you're kind of outdoorsy and you enjoy all those non-tech things, and I bet you probably do all kinds of great coloring projects and stuff like that. That's another thing I like, is just we do watercolor painting and coloring and whatnot. It's always fun. And there's so many cool art supplies for kids that are out there. In fact, we have this marker book. Well, it's a set of special paper that works with this set of special markers, and you can use the markers on anything. It won't do anything. It won't color on walls or floors or traditional paper. But when you use it with this special paper, they are actually colors. It's really cool. And of course, watercolor is always fun. We just have some cheap pan watercolors right now. She's got actually a lot of brush control. She's really pretty clever that way. In fact, her writing position is really good too. She doesn't really do like letters and stuff, but you know, for me, I always cared about good handwriting and whatnot. So it's nice to see that she, you know, she doesn't grip the pencil or pen like, you know, she actually does a, you know, a full, you know, like a. This is the only first thing that came from the drawer, just a red brush pen. But yeah, she actually, you know, holds it like this, you know. Hey, you want to see something cool? Since it's in my drawer of traditional desk accessories. This is kind of cool. So this is my letter opener. And yes, it is in a scabbard. Whoosh. Excalibur, ha, ha, and I, ya, 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 wa, ya, ya, ha, 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 yi, ha, oh, sorry. Gotta be careful, I don't want to poke an eye out. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to show you that for whatever reason. Excuse me. JP played this game a lot with my best friend Gav. Oh, nice. All right. So yes, you are familiar with it. And JP has beaten mirror mode. We just bought sidewalk chalk to color with Finn. He likes to draw on tables and such. And he turns 1 in a month. Oh my gosh. JP, that's awesome. Man, you know, everyone says they grow up fast, and then they do. It's wild. Don't know how it happens. But it does happen. I'll tell you that. So, you know, we've got a little bit of a lead, but it can go quickly in this, so I'm nervous. I really don't want to lose this lead. And this is a kind of a tricky track. Yay for alliteration. Oh, it feels really good to be back, by the way. No, why did I use that shell that way? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Boogers. Oof. Wait, I am doing... I'm doing mirror mode. Yeah, of course, of course. Oh my goodness, okay. For a second here, I'm like, wait, am I actually in the right mode? And yes, I am. JP says it's crazy, but I'm enjoying every moment that I can. Much love. Aw. PTR says, all you guys are talking about your kids, and I'm over here like, any girls want to join me for Endgame? Aw, that's sweet. Jack says, sadly, I'm going to have to go to sleep before I fall asleep in this chair. Enjoy the rest of your stream, and I can't wait for the next one. Have a fantastic stream, and I'll try to... John Paul O'Keefe, and I'll try to wake up and say hi. Jack, take care of yourself. Sleep well. Thanks for all your kind words. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a friend of Mana. And I look forward to getting to know you even more in the months ahead. So, sleep well. Bye-bye. Oh, snap. Okay, let's get that red shell lined up. Come on. Nope! Yeah. You did your thing. And you did it well. Oh boy. And away we go. Yes, we got the box. And banana peel. Interesting. Let's use it. Okay, so, I mean, we're in a decent position as long as we don't make any major critical mistakes. Kind of like that almost was. Yeah, this is a really intense track because all of the little jumps and things... No way. Did you see that, everyone? Are you serious? No! No, 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 yes! No way. I can't even believe that. Well, that was exciting. By the way, this is a weird day that I'm streaming, too, on a Thursday. But oh well.
Thanks. That's generous.
JP, thank you so much for the bits. JP says I have to lurk, but have fun. This game is great and enjoy. JP, thank you so much. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for all of your support and for being a friend. And I will look forward to our eventual collaboration. And yeah, feel free to lurk away. Anyone who is, go for it. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the lurk. If, by the way, and this is just a little shout out, if anyone is new and is watching this and you're enjoying it, please do consider that follow. It's always very helpful. And if you're enjoying this and you're a longtime friend of Mana, if you want to share, you know, if you think this is a good stream and it's maybe a good example of what I do and you want to tweet this out, you can always feel free to do so or share it with a friend or anything like that. Those little things help a lot, more than you can know. I've gotten a little stagnant in terms of, you know, in terms of, I guess, being present to new, larger audiences. And, you know, as I play more games that aren't necessarily on the tippy top of most people's lists, you know, that little extra shout out goes a long way. So, All right. Let's get our head in the game. Lap 5 of 7 on Baby... What is this called? Baby Park? And Bob the Fish 2 pointed out to me the other day that you can see other courses in the background of this one, which is very true. If you look in the background, you'll see a lot of the other courses from this game, and I think that's a really neat little thing. Cool little addition. Oh, Nelly. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah! We did it. Yeah, and especially since this is, you know, a stream time that's unusual, I just throw that out there. JP, thanks for the GG. All right, so we're actually 74. Next up is 62. Ugh, but it can go wrong so quickly. So, and oh, Dino Jungle is one of the hard ones, so yikes. Okay. But I really am a fan of how this stream's looking. It's looking real smooth. It's looking nice and clean. I've gotten all kinds of footage for videos and stuff. I've got this very ambitious RetroTink video coming out. But the one thing I'll say is, you know, look at the quality that the GameCube is pumping out right now. Isn't this great? It looks like it could almost be a current gen game. Almost. Certainly looks like it could be on the Wii. I say that, and of course the Wii definitely, you know, the Wii version of this game, or of this, the Wii entry in this franchise absolutely puts a fresh coat of paint on things and is nice and pretty and glossy and all that, but you know, so it's not meant to sort of say that oh, the Wii looked last gen, as a lot of people often say. More so, it's impressive to me that this actually holds up, because there are not a lot of 3D games you could say that about. But I think this does very much hold up. You know, it's more a matter of maybe pushing a few more polygons in some places, maybe some different lighting effects. But, you know, if you take away, or if you were to update the lighting engine, and if you were to maybe just update a few of the models, just a few of them that look a little bit blocky, I think you could absolutely say this game holds up. You know, it's sort of almost got like a... It's almost like a cell shade look. Even though it's definitely not cell shaded, it almost does... Oh my gosh. It almost does have that feel, you know? You know what I mean? There's something, it's just, it's bright, it's colorful. These big, bright, wide patches of color and polygon. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, PTR is gonna head to bed as well. Good night. Thank you so much. And I'm, you know, very much the negligent the mana here, but definitely we'll get back to you and all those good things once some normalcy in my life returns. All right. So have a good one, PTR. I'll catch you later. So who is here? And oh gosh, see how much that put us back? Oof. See, so we only got 4 points. So now that lead that was looking pretty good is not looking so good anymore. But if we can pull this off, and this is what I'm hoping, you know, I really want to pull this off and be able to unlock everything so I can show you all the things. We'll have to go through all the carts and everything. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious me, oh, Mayo. Oh, if I only lived in Ohio. This one takes a little bit of focus. Oof. But I do like that base. Ooh, I think I knocked someone else, knocked someone out with that shell. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, it's Mana Chug. Just walking on in, saying, hey, how's it going, Mana? What's up? You've already got food. Maybe Mana Chug will end up being on screen. If I get gold and you want, I can go ahead and invite Mana Chug onto screen. Let's see, PTR said something here, but I'm going to try and focus on this and then read after, because one wrong move, one misstep, and we're in trouble. Trouble, my friend, that rhymes with T, that's or that starts with T, that rhymes with P, that stands for pool. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my golly. Oh my golly, first place. What? Wow. PTR says, yes, please do, because you know I'll be showing up in your streams like a bad habit to remind you. You're always welcome, and I always appreciate it. Even if I feel embarrassed that I have not done more. All right. Whew. Some scary stuff there. Scary, scary stuff. All right. Just hit 88 points. You know, I'm going to take a real brief break, just a moment, to regain my composure, to take a sip of some water, and maybe cough a little bit. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment. We'll continue on. And we are back. Okay. 88, as in miles per hour. Let's see if we can keep going and maybe eke out a win. 11 out of 16. So we're actually getting close to the end of this. 5 more tracks to go. Well, actually, if this is 11, I guess 6 more, right? Which is a hefty amount of tracks. Oh my gosh. Okay. Focus is what is needed. That's what I'm hoping for. In case I didn't mention this before, the bomb cars here, interestingly, these little bomb cars actually are bombs if you hit them. And the little ones that have the mushroom pattern on them, yeah, if you hit those, a little mushroom will pop out and you get a speed boost. Unfortunately, you'll have had to have hit the car first, so you can use a turtle shell. That works well, but there's one right there. See, it's got the little mushrooms in the back. That's what it is. It's not a mushroom print. I just realized it's just carrying some mushrooms in the trunk. I just discovered that right now, actually. Anyways, it's kind of cool. No matter how you look at it and interpret it, I think it's neat looking. I think it's cool. So, oh, I need to just scratch behind my neck there a little bit. Whew. So I hope everyone's enjoying this. Oh, look at that! There's a little Pixel Mario on the side of that, on the back of that truck. Hope everyone is enjoying this stream and this next entry in the Mario Kart franchise. Next up, I believe, is Mario Kart DS. I want to say that's the next one. I am, as far as the arcade goes, I'm still planning on that, but I think that is coming up. Well, stay tuned for details is probably the easiest way to say anything about that. 3rd place, not great, but hey, you know, I'll take it. Oof. It can be a real tricky thing here. I feel like I'm turning the gain down on the game because I think that's the issue. But nevertheless, it's still getting that popping, so I don't know what that's about. 94. I'm only 4 points in the lead, and that's not a good sign. I'm not liking this. There we go. We got our boost. Oh my gosh, and I'm going the wrong way right off the bat. That's not good. So, you do get better items when you're in the back of the pack, but I find that this game, there's a lot less rubber banding. It's a lot more difficult to come back from the back of the pack. What does that mean for this? I actually really have no idea. I'm going to go down here, though, because this tends to be pretty good. I mean, it didn't hurt me any anyway. I guess that's a plus. Oh my gosh. All of the mushrooms. Now here we are. Look at, I say this about coming back from the back of the pack. And with that blue shell, beautiful 1st place. That's the way we like to do things around here. Okay, I think I am going to go for the little shortcut there. I think it is actually a shortcut in this. You know, you'd think like, oh, you can't fall in that. It's going to be bad. And then it's like, oh, just kidding. You can actually go here. We got some shells to use. There we go. Not bad. Maybe that green shell will hit someone, but I guess not. Oh, and a bomb took out both 2nd and 3rd place. So maybe I have a little bit more of a lead. It looks like I do. But nevertheless, a lot can go wrong when you are careening around at 55 miles an hour on the top deck of a giant ocean liner. There we go. Man, I do like that this shortcut actually is a shortcut. You would think like it would be something that would slow you down. I think it is in the remade level of this, but I can't remember. Oh. Okay. So, what's next? We've got 5 more? 4 more. Can't remember. Actually don't. Shoot, I can't remember how many more we have. I guess we'll have to see. Here, okay, so 13 and 16. So 13, 14, 15, and 16 makes 4 more. So not great. We have 3 more courses to go before Rainbow Road. No, 4 more, I mean. Apparently I can't do basic math. So we essentially have a cup to go, and we gotta play our best. Oh, I'm really glad that I got that. That's actually really helpful in this particular stage. And I should probably be playing up trying to get that item, which would mean having Peach in the back of the cart. I'm still hearing some of that strange audio issue, and I'm not liking that. Not sure what exactly is going on there, but I have a few ideas of ways to improve this, but nothing I think is going to be easily achieved right now. Oh, I completely neglected my shortcut. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Whoa, and off the ricochet. Lucky mana. Whew. Lucky mana indeed. Oh man, but I'm still hearing those strange little artifacts. Not great. You know what? I think do I have what I need? Bear with me a moment. I'm going to just do a quick fix. And that, hopefully, will fix it. Let's find out, shall we? Because I actually don't know for sure, but what I did is I bypassed the RetroTink. And actually, it does seem like that might be the thing. Yeah, I think a little bit of that crackling and whatnot was being the fact that it was going through the RetroTink. Now, I have heard, and this is part of my review of the RetroTink, is that the audio on board, it's a hit or miss. It can be acceptable for a lot of stuff, but some stuff not so much. And I think it's just compressing a little bit too much on this. So I've lowered this down. Hopefully this... maybe right about here might be a good setting. We'll find out. Oof. And please let me know if, in fact, the audio is a little too loud from the game and you're having trouble hearing my voice. You don't want that. And, of course, if the audio is too quiet, you can let me know as well. All right. Oh, Snapple. No! I used the shortcut and go the wrong way. What a mistake. What a mistake. That's going to cost me. Well, thankfully we're only on lap 2, and if I actually correctly get the shortcut next time, I might be in good shape, but what a bummer. Oh, oh boy. If I can get that. Yes, yes, okay. Oh, don't try to do technical fixes in the middle of courses, Mana, especially when so much is on the line here. Oh boy. Alright. So, do a little Yui. Good stuff. And around we go. Alright, so I need to remember, turn right. Oh, snap. Huh. That was close. Oof. Avoid all these. And there we are. Oh, man. That was really scary. My goodness, everyone. That was pretty intense. So, we have now 3 more to go before Rainbow Road, making it essentially, right now, it would be the same as a cup. If I can just get gold on a cup, we got this. I'm optimistic. Oof, 8, was it 8 points ahead right now, I think? I already forgot what was up there. But that's not much, and Rainbow Road, I have a feeling I'm going to come in at least, I mean, I think no better than 5th place. Rainbow Road's tough. At 150cc, and even tougher when I'm really not super familiar with mirrored mode. Oh, I should have used the shortcut there. Not great. But that's okay. Still in 1st place thanks to that special mushroom. The golden mushroom, one of the best items. Just so fun. Always feels good when you get it. Not great, not great. Alright, throw that banana down there. And I'm going to try to focus in these a bit more. So if I'm not keeping too much of an eye on chat or talking too much, you know the reason why. Oh! There goes the focus. But I do see that Chronolox has gone through the wormhole, my friends. Oh dear, Chrono, welcome on in. I am very, very nervous about retaining this lead that I happen to have at the moment. But it could leave me at any time. And I'd rather it stay with me. Chrono, I hope you're doing really well. By the way, that airplane straight from Yoshi's Island, pretty cool. And this particular course, in case you didn't catch on, actually is shaped like a Yoshi. You might have seen that as we were waiting for the start of the race. But you can also see it on the side there, on the mini-map. So much nervousness right now. I really know. No. Oh my gosh, I think I got it with that banana peel, but I gave up my lead because I didn't quite do what I wanted to do. My fingers and my brain weren't working in conjunction. Yes. Yes. No. No. Come on, come on, come on. Get that, get that, get that. All right, please. Yes. Yes. And... oh, so close. Oh my gosh, Chrono says, go, Mana, go. Thank you so much. Now, Chrono, unfortunately, oof, boy, oh boy. Let's take a look here. The intrepid Chronolox deftly pilots their way in and out of the wormhole, returning with food and drink to share with all in stream. And what food and drink do they have? Some dark side cookies, yay! And Chrono, phew indeed, right? This is getting too much. All right, so I've got a 12-point lead, but that could, if I do one poor race, then that's gone. And we've got this, which is a tough track, and then the finale. All right, so I'm going to try and stay in this one. So much nervousness right now. Chrono, this is the last thing I need to unlock. If I get gold in this, which is a complete run of all of the courses in mirror mode, I will have unlocked everything in this game. Unfortunately, it's also the hardest thing in the game right now. I have not attempted it yet. This is my first attempt. Nevertheless, I am not so... I'm not really using that as an excuse if I don't win, because I've been playing all of these tracks. So, oh my goodness! I don't even know what happened there, but wow. Wowzers. But yeah, I'm not using that as an excuse. I should be able to pull this off, but it's tricky, and that right there threw me for a loop. Because we are in mirrored mode, all tracks. So we're playing every single track in the game, back to back. We have to have enough points to come in first place over all of them. And we are also in mirrored mode, which is a mode I've barely played. So yeah, no pressure. You're right. No pressure there, Chrono. Oh. And I know, if I don't get gold in this, it's going to make the next race that much more difficult, because Rainbow Road in this is very difficult. I have a very hard time coming in, even in third place in that. So, oh my gosh, no! Shoot! This is bad. This is really, really bad. This is our third lap, and there's not a lot of opportunity to make up these places. Oh boy. Yeah, this is probably right behind Rainbow Road as the toughest track in the game. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, I did not want that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yes. Oh, that red shell got someone. Okay. And then we can go this way. I mean, third's gonna be better than fifth. But let's see if we can get second. Oh, yes. Second in the nick of time! Oh, that may have possibly just got us... that could be it. That could cinch the deal, because... yeah, next highest is 118, so I think I could bomb the next course and still win. But I'm not going to do the math, so... oh. Whew. Yeah, Chrono. Photo finish for second. I can't believe that. That really wasn't it? I would request an instant replay, except it was in my favor. Wow. Okay. So, this is it. This is for all the marbles. Oh man, I want to play marbles on stream now. Okay, I think, like I said, I think I could totally bomb this one and still win, but I'm going to play as if I could not. Oh, and Chrono, a friend bought Mario Kart for the Wii. I love Mario Kart for the Wii. That's a great entry in this franchise. I cannot wait to stream it. 'Cause I think you know Chrono, but I am going through all of the games in the franchise in order. So this is, right now, of course, GameCube. Then I believe we have the DS, and then the Wii. And that darn red shell... Nope! And this is why I hate Rainbow Road. So he's enjoying the game. Had he ever played the Mario Kart for the Wii? Oh my gosh. All things are going well. I can't complain. I totally love this game. Mario Kart's the best. Absolutely nothing I want more than to fall repeatedly into the void What? Oh, that's so awesome of you, Squid. I didn't even know you were here. And then to gift that subscription to Assassin Mictron, thank you so much. That's really cool. Thank you so much. And thank you for your tweet earlier. We got this, right, Squid? You and I, the comeback kids. We're gonna find our way in streaming and all that jazz. Oh, golly. Ooh. You know, a few little setbacks. You know, when you're not top of your game, but we got this. We got this. We got this. Now, this is the final track, so, yeah, I'm gonna try to, focus. Whoa. Oh, good. I like that. I'm always a fan of that. It's a little extra insurance, except when people do. It's all okay. I feel fine. I'm okay. I accept my lot in life. Serenity. Apparently, Squid is going to be playing Overwatch with his best friend pretty soon. I don't know if this was on stream or what the scoop is. Oh gosh, I thought that was lap 3. I don't want to do this again. I would have been fine with 5th. Oh no. Oh no. I wanted to just accept 5th. I wanted to accept 5th and for this to be over. No. This Rainbow Road is so hard. Why is it so hard? Oh, I wish I had that star. Huh. Okay, alright. We can do this. Oh my golly. Get him. Get him. Get him. Don't get him. Don't get him. Because you fine. Whatever. Whoa! That bomb. Oh my golly. Now that's the way we want that to happen. That's a good, solid effort. Let's try and do this. Oh my gosh, Squid. I'm sorry. I wanted to read all your comments. I'll read them afterwards, but I guess Squid has to get going. Take care, my friend. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being my friend. Everyone check out Squid. Or Squid. And drop a follow. He's an awesome guy. Great friend of Mana. Super supportive. Amazing person and streamer on Selecting Start, and he's been doing so much to help Selecting Start. I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. Okay, Squid says I didn't know I was here either. I'm going to be playing Overwatch with my BFF soon, but I wanted to pop in and let you know you're doing great and to keep your chin up. Chrono says, my chin is up, but now I trip over everything because I'm not looking down. Squid says, not on stream, just in our free time. Free time? What's that? Oh, that's great. Well, enjoy your time with your friend, Squid, and I'll catch you later. Chrono says, it is difficult because roads made of rainbows are hard to drive on. The science is sound, and my friends... Award ceremony. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. So it took 2.5 hours to play through all of the courses on non-mirrored and mirrored. That's pretty impressive. So, there's a lot of content in this game. These these races are real stamina tests. I mean, look, that took 40 minutes. Oh, rounding up, you know? So, we did it, and that's the cool thing. So, oh, Nelly. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I did not expect that first try. So we'll see our final unlocks, and Chrono says, nicely done. Thank you so much. So I'll show you some of the things that we've got going on here. Because we've got our final unlocks. We've got, wait, now are you going to do... That's all it says. Are you going to die? Am I going to die? Oh, am I going to Disney World? And now I'm going to Disney World, yeah. What will you do next? That would be cool. Visit some people out in Florida. So, yeah, this is a tough game. Now, out of all the games I've played so far, this is, of course, just, I'd say maybe just behind Super Circuit in terms of my familiarity. So the two games in the franchise I was least familiar with would be Super Circuit and Double Dash. That being said, I would put this above Super Circuit in terms of difficulty, and I think, you know, the more I played it, the more I realized there is a lot to the mechanics of this game. I really do feel that in a lot of ways Nintendo simplified Mario Kart later on. I mean, especially once we get to the Wii and we see how Nintendo incorporated motion controls and created more items and adjusted the AI in such a way that you could easily make your way back to the front of the pack if you're behind. You know, once we see that, you'll see that, well, you know, Nintendo kind of, I guess you could say, made these games more accessible, and I don't mind that at all. Mario Kart 8 is still a challenging game, but you can play it even as a complete novice and enjoy it. I think this, if you were to pick it up and you were new to Mario Kart, you'd have a very difficult time with it. But there we go. Thanks for playing. Look at that. We've got that. I believe that unlocks a new background for us as well. That's the first time we've seen that screen. That's pretty cool. You've got the prize winner's cart in the background. Look at PD Piranha. He's up there. He's up there. He's just like, wee, wee. Have I been to either a Disney World or land? Chrono asks. I have been to Disneyland a few times. Never to Disney World. I have never been to Florida. I've been to every state west of the Mississippi and a handful in the Northeast. But I've never really been in the southeast of the country. All right. I got the parade cart. This is a cart. This is a gift for all the time you've spent playing. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually really neat. What a neat thing. Chrono's been to Florida at least. Have you been to a Disneyland or Disney World? Or has anyone in chat been to Disneyland or Disney World? Oh my gosh, that looks rockin'. You'll remember I didn't actually unlock everything in Super Circuit because I did not get the triple stars on everything. But that only gives you a special background, so I don't mind that. Oh, I can feel it in my throat, though. Might not be able to stream much longer. Chrono went to Disney World and Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, Epcot, that'd be a place I'd like to go to. All right, let's take a quick peek here. We'll start the game. So we've got all that. We know that. Can we not do... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so 2-player Grand Prix and then versus and battle. Okay. So we've got some different options here. Interesting that you have... Oh, those are just versus, of course. And then battle. What do we have in battle? We have balloon battle, where you hit your rivals and pop their balloons. The last player with balloons wins. The classic battle mode. Shine Thief, which is much like the coin game in the Wii version of the game. So you steal the shine and flee. If no one hits you before time's up, you win. I guess that's a little bit different. Actually, I do like that. That's neat. That's a cool twist on it. Excuse me. Bob-omb Blast. Use bob-ombs to blow up your rivals. The first player to get 3 points wins. I think that's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, Kronos says, and Holy Land, which I think you would appreciate. Do you mean like the Holy Land, or is there a place called Holy Land in Disney World? I'm confused. But if you've been to the Holy Land, that's awesome, man. Kronos says I was never good at Mario Kart games. Yeah, they're, I don't consider myself a pro by any stretch of the imagination. So those are the battle modes. I think what we need to do now is just take a quick peek at our various options here. So these are our carts for our mid-size people. Look at that. That just looks so cool. I'm almost tempted to just do like a time trial or something with that, because that just looks sweet. I think these are the same, right? Yeah, okay. Same right there, and then these. Okay, so these are all mid characters. Now here we have our light characters, and these are all the options available to them. Interestingly, you can use this cart for, I guess, across all of the sizes and weights. That's actually pretty impressive. And it's called Holy Land in Florida. It's a recreation of biblical times. Well, that's really cool, Chrono. Yeah, that'd be something I'm gonna have to look into. I was not aware of it. These are your heavy carts right here. I don't know why, but I always do enjoy Wario's purple Cadillac or whatever this is. More of these. So again, these are your heavies. Okay, so I think we're seeing the pattern here. Oops. Yeah. So those are all of your carts and all of your characters. Pretty good combinations, actually. There's a lot of variety in this game, I'll tell you that, and I do dig that. Yeah, and look at that roster. I mean, we have not really seen a roster quite like that. I'm trying to think what the Wii was. I don't know. The Wii may have been as much as this. Possibly. Yeah, it may have actually been as much as this. Maybe even a little more. But this was the first time in the series where you really saw this big, fully fleshed out roster, and it is quite the sight to behold. I think that's a stream, my friends. You know, we started at 5:30, so we went 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 3 hours. 3 hours for the stream. And I think, unless there's something you want to see in this game, or you would like me to switch to something else, I'm going to call it there. I think I'm going to do that just for my health and everything. Yeah, Chrono says, wow, we'll get some rest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because tomorrow I've got another stream. I'm going to be streaming Terraria at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 6:30 to 7:30, 8:30. Actually, it'll be ending about right now. Oops, hang on a second. Sorry. May have introduced a little lag there by opening up Twitch. It's an easy thing to do. I wanted to look and see if there was someone to raid. But tomorrow, Terraria, and it may possibly be the finale. It depends on how much we get through. If not this next stream, it'll be the following one. And I am going to have to end the streams on Friday at that point. I can't commit to them. I did put out a State of the Mana video sharing a little bit of background information. Please do check that out if that's something that you are interested in learning more about. And on Saturday, I've got a lot of stuff planned. So the first thing is going to be Stardew Valley in the morning, and that's going to be the typical time, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. But that'll be followed up at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time by a DS and 3DS stream. And I am going to be playing a bunch of DS and 3DS titles, and I'll be getting input from you. I'll be swapping them around. I've got over 100 games for the DS and the 3DS. And I've got my system transferred from my new 3DS XL to my new 2DS XL with Capture Card, and we're going to rock that. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've got some plans for some Animal Crossing New Leaf. In fact, actually, 100 games, Chrono, not 300, 100. I've over 100 games for DS and 3DS. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's quite 150, but it's definitely over 100. It might be over 150. I don't know. Whew, I'm trying to see, about rating someone, but I just don't know. Oh, will you look at this? We've got selecting start. We're going to do a selecting start raid. The only other thing I could think of... is, would you like to see me check in? Okay, here's the deal. Oh, you know what? No, it would take too long. No, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. We're gonna raid selecting start. Yeah, boy, if I had that many though, wouldn't that be something? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and selecting start. We're gonna put this in there. We're gonna start a raid. If you'd like to join me, please do. You know the drill. We can go ahead. Actually, a lot of us now have these fancy emotes we can use. So, mana, splash, raid, right there. That's what you can put in there. And I've got mine ready. And, my friends, if you are new around these parts and you have not yet done this, please do consider a follow. I'm putting out lots of Nintendo-related content, retro and indie, as we go along, and I just think there's a lot of great things ahead. Hopefully, as my schedule winds down, I'll be able to continue with at least weekly streams. But I always like to say, as always, do good and be well. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.